Hey Buttes, it's your girl Beautifully Doyen, and I'm just out here being me, unapologetically.
Thought you'd go, but you didn't, so I'm sitting here. Thought I heard my.
All right, you guys, so today is the actual kickoff for Triggered. This is going to be officially the first episode. And what I want to do is just share just some things that I've been experiencing since I have gone no contact with my narc abuser. The first thing I want to say is if you are in an abusive relationship and you do not know who to talk to, I am either going to put the number on the screen or in the description box below. Definitely call this particular hotline. Let them know what you're going through. It is 100% anonymous, but they will definitely give you some tips on what to do, what not to do, and just help you get out of your situation. I believe in bringing awareness to different things, especially abuse. I love to be transparent. I absolutely love that God has given me an outlet of vlogging, and I truly believe that anything that I go through, whether it's motherhood, jobs, and whatever the case may be, that I'm used as a vessel to help other people. Well, with that being said, I just want to touch on just a couple of things that I have been experiencing.
How my friend was before she met. Before she met him. At one point, like when she moved, she had this game plan, we're gonna do some therapy, we're gonna journal more, we're gonna find out our inner selves, we're gonna learn to love ourselves. And she was doing really well. She was really on that self-love, self-discovery kick. And that all went downhill when she met him. She told me that when I make this, I'm supposed to be as honest as I possibly can. The first statement I want to make, I didn't like him from jump. But she was my friend. She seemed to be happy. So if you happy, I'm happy. Well, during the relationship, it wasn't giving what it was supposed to be giving. I mean, you could see a change. She had more anxiety issues. She would seem like she was stressed out more, and I think at one point it did feel like she was trying her best to make herself feel like it was like she was happy in the whole relationship, but she really wasn't. And then we found out about the abuse. He was verbally abusive. He was physically abusive. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It was she made a lot of excuses. She was trying her best to she wanted us to like him. She wanted us to befriend him in some way. She wanted us to take in her relationship as if it was all right, and it wasn't.
Before Audra met her ex, she was an extreme extrovert. She was very outgoing. She was very talkative. She was focused on her goals. She was excited about life. Once she started dating her ex-boyfriend, she kind of became, I don't want to say reclusive at that point. She became very withdrawn from the people around her. She became kind of secretive. What I mean by that is, before, whenever she was going through something, she would come to us and talk to us about it. But at first, when she started going through things in a relationship, She would tell us everything was great, but as her friends, we knew that wasn't true. Now that she's not with him, she's very much of a recluse. You have to pry her out of the house. She's not very talkative. She's become very quiet, which is weird. She tries to focus on her goals, but gets distracted. Well, not distracted, but I don't know the right word. She's not really focusing on her goals. Yeah, she's not the same person that she was before. And I think she tries to hide it, but if you know her, you know that something is off.
Let's jump right into the video. I have experienced a lot of paranoia, a lot of confusion, insomnia. What else? I have experienced a lot of anxiety. I've been dealing with a lot of guilt and shame. You know, why did I stay as long as I did? You know, how did I get here? I never would have thought my life would be, you know, what it is at the moment. I've been feeling disconnected. I feel really misunderstood a lot because I go through these things, these little cycles. And it's not as bad as it was in the beginning. I was so extremely sensitive in the beginning. Like at the drop of a dime, I would cry. Even now, I have my moments of crying, my moments of depression, my moments of insomnia and things like that, like I mentioned. And all of these things that I'm expressing to you are symptoms of narcissistic abuse, complex PTSD. I am in therapy, and that is exactly what my therapist diagnosed me with. Other things I have been experiencing is overeating, not eating, just to name a few. And like I said, I go through these cycles. Like, it's really hard for me to be comfortable around a lot of group of people. You know, I go through moments of isolation. Like, I overthink. I overthink a lot. And most days I am great, but then I have those moments when I'm not so great. And I don't feel these things at all because I want this person back or anything of that nature. From what I've been told and what I've researched is, you know, your body has gone through such a stressful period of time from the I think it's called cognitive dissonance. And that takes a toll of your body over a certain period of time, and which is why your body goes through all these different things. And so just some of the things that I've been doing to cope with that is I try my very best to journal. I try my very best to journal. I talk to my close friends, and doing this, actually talking about certain things, help me get my thoughts out of my head. I have tons of memo messages and videos that I have not decided to upload yet, but I try to keep myself focused and busy. My children definitely keep me focused and in place. Like, when I feel myself, when I feel those symptoms getting a little too much, I just remember my children are my why, and I have to fight for them, period, point blank. And I have to fight for myself. Like, if I'm not the best me for me, I can't be the best me for them, you know? So I just try to keep myself busy, and I acknowledge my feelings. I acknowledge what I'm feeling in that moment. I have my moment. I will allow myself to have the moment and I move on, you know. But I wanted to talk to you guys about the complex PTSD. And that is something that is normal, whether you've been in a narcissistic, abusive relationship, whether you've been in just a toxic relationship in general, in anything traumatic, anything that has been traumatic to you. Wanted to share what I've been going through because, like I said, I feel misunderstood sometimes. Like, it's been almost 6 months. In my mind, I feel like I should be fine by now. But healing takes time. Healing takes time. And so healing doesn't just happen overnight. And so healing is a process as well. And so I just wanted to, one, let my family members know, you know, the ones that interact with me and my friends, you know, because I'm not the same anymore. Like, I'm not my confident and bubbly self all the time like I was before. And because I have these cycles and I may isolate myself a little bit, I just wanted to bring them up to speed about why I do that. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that if you are going through PTSD at all for any type of abuse that you've gone through, know that there is light at the end of the tunnel and that you are stronger than what you think. That's something that I have to tell myself. Like, I have affirmations that come to my watch and my phone. I'm always looking at something positive, and even though I don't feel it at that moment, I am feeding my spirit and I am feeding myself those positive words because it's making me stronger. Words have power. And the more you speak positive over the negative things that have been spoken to you by your abuser, the stronger that you get. And so I just wanted to, again, make this to encourage you that, again, there is light at the end of the tunnel. You can make it. You can make it. You are stronger than what you think. You are powerful. You are a freaking survivor. You are a rock star, and you've got, and I know you're probably thinking, if you were so confident and you were so bubbly, how in the heck did you get in this particular situation? Stay tuned for next week's episode. I'm going to take you through the different cycles of narcissistic abuse. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not done so already. If you have any questions about anything that I've touched on in this video, put them down in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. And yeah, I'll just catch you guys in the next video. Until then, bye.